everybody, it's Carrie with Seed to Spoon. I'm out here in the garden today planting some bush beans, and I thought that I would share our #1 tip for making sure that we have a lot of beans to harvest all season long throughout the spring and the summer. So there are several plants that we just plant at one time a year. For example, like peppers or tomatoes, we get those going and they're out in the garden, they're good to go. But beans and peas are one of the ones that we come out here and pretty much every week we are out here planting a fresh round of them. So up until now, we've been doing a lot of pea planting, and now it's time to switch to some beans. So I'm going to start with these Park Whopper bush beans, and I'm going to plant them over here in this Smart Pot round raised bed here. This is their largest one in purple. I love this color. It's amazing. But I'm going to be planting these today, and I'm going to be using the seeding square just to make it a little bit easier. And beans are one, depending on how dense you want them, you can do anywhere between 4 to 9 per square foot. So we're going to be planting these out today. Beans and peas are one of our favorite things to grow, and the reason why I always talk about them together, they're in the same family and we use them very similarly in the kitchen. So there's both things that we love to have all year round. The kids love to just come out here and come pick a pea or a bean straight off of the bush or the vine and just eat it straight from the garden. It's amazing. One of the great things too about these bean plants is you can get so much harvest from just simply one seed in one plant, and you will get a whole bunch of beans or peas from your plant. Beans are also really great because you can harvest them really at any stage. So sometimes we come out here and we harvest them when they are the green beans, and there are times where we either don't even see them or we just wait for them to turn brown on the plant, and at that point you can pull them too, and you will get these little things right here, the seeds, through there, and you can either eat those as beans inside the kitchen still, or you can even save them too to be planting again next season. Beans are also a really good companion plant. They are known for giving a lot of nitrogen into the soil, which is something that plants just love. So after these beans are done for the season, I'm going to come back through and I'm going to plant something else that really loves a lot of nitrogen in the soil for the fall, and it'll thrive in this soil. There are actually 2 different types of beans, and these ones I'm planting right now are the bush beans. So these ones we really love to grow because they can give us a lot of harvest all at once pretty much. I mean, they'll give you a couple rounds throughout their season and then they'll die off. But the other type of beans that we grow, we actually just planted the other day, and those are pole beans. So those are ones that you are going to be planting against a trellis or some sort of structure because they're going to need some support. But they will give you not quite as much at the same time, but they will give you a more steady supply of beans just throughout the entire growing season. And I will take you over there and show you here in just a second where I planted those. Now that I went through, I want to make sure that I do label this, and then I'm also going to pull up the Garden Plus section of our app, and I'm going to put in there that we planted these bush beans today, so that way it'll give me an estimated sprout date, harvest date, and I can go through and log anything in there that I want to, like pests, or if I watered, fertilized, things like that. And it'll also really help me too because I'm going to be doing the succession planting, and every week or so coming in and planting new rounds of beans, so that way it'll help me keep track of when I last did my planting. Okay, I'm going to show you over here on this side of our garden where we planted our pole beans the other day too. So over here up against this cattle panel trellis, you can kind of see in the soil where we have some fresh compost sitting on top. This was where I did our pole beans. I did them up against this cattle panel trellis, and that way they can vine up each one of these stakes back here, and they will grow up this, and it's gonna look really pretty too. I'm very excited about it. That's about it for planting beans today, and I did it just a few days ago too, so I really wanted to get into the garden and plant some different type of beans today also, so that way I can have different harvest times and a staggered harvest throughout this upcoming season. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll see y'all next time.